It is episode 2 of the Road to Legend rank. Yeah, today's video is going to be really interesting because I encountered some really interesting battlers where they were using some brand new moves, Fairy Wind, and including a roll out and other interesting weird Pokemon, which I'll show you guys later on. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So by the way, if you guys are wondering where I'm at, I'm actually in the room. My girlfriend Princess and my friends are outside watching movie in the living room, so I'm here doing this video for you guys. So here we are to actually see that I've already started doing the battles, but this was basically the start of the previous set. In fact, it was yesterday. So I'm actually collecting 50 battles because I did 50 battles in total, I mean yesterday and today, so hence the video is going to be slightly longer than the first episode one, as I decided to add in more battles. Instead of 5, I've decided to bring it up to 7, maybe bring it up to the maximum of 10 next time in the future. But I sped up the video again by 1.5 times. So from 17 wins and out of 25 battles, you guys will see the end of the results later on. But let's go ahead to check out the very first battle. Alright, against the Ibuki 69. So like I said, there are some really interesting options and Pokemon that are being used over here. Of course, we experienced a weak connection despite the fact that I mean the upload and download speed over here is actually above 500 Mbps. So we got Galarian Stunfisk against Sableye, Purified Sableye. So this is the team I was using at first. Eventually I switched it out again and changed out to my double ground team, which I'll show you guys later on also. And then eventually I switched my team again to Trevenant, which I'm still using the Galarian Stunfisk and also Medicham. So in this situation, my opponent actually decided to shoot up the Earthquake. And I'm gonna go with another Earthquake right now, see if he's gonna double shield or not. If he does double shield, then I will actually just let the next foul play go through to take out my Galarian Stunfisk. But in this situation, I was able to get to the Rock Slide just in the nick of time, taking out the Sableye with so much energy left. Actually, no, he went to shield it out, so I wasn't able to take it out. So I got farmed down instead by bringing my own Sableye. So I would think I will show you guys the first 3 battles that are wins, then eventually the next one are like losses, and it's like super duper crazy losses that I just want to showcase to you guys, especially the new moves Fairy Wind that, you know, a few Pokemon including Galarian Weezing that has access to, which is kind of insane actually. And even Mawile having access to Fairy Wind is just insane. Mawile being a Steel and Fairy typing Pokemon is one of the best typing combination in the entire game. Alright, I managed to use a Psychic to take out the Nidoqueen. Trevenant comes in. I was trying really hard to get to the Ice Punch, and luckily I was able to. I think he was just ready for the Seed Bomb also. If I was him, I should actually use that, but Foul Play is going to come in. But I still have a shield left though. That's going to save my Sableye from the Seed Bomb's damage, and that would probably be almost enough to take us out, right? But the Foul Play is just going to take out the Trevenant. I think even Return would have been enough to take out the Trevenant, but nah, we're not going to do any funny stuff over here because we really want to score the win and not like do some BMing stuff. So right, against our next opponent, Ryu Bashias, and he's using Deoxys. Defense from Deoxys, which is currently available in raids also. So I decided to switch out my Galarian Stunfisk to, yes, now the double ground team, bringing in my Swampert, my shiny Swampert, not the Shadow Swampert. Apparently Shadow Swampert has been ranked lower according to PvPoke, so I'm bringing back the non-Shadow Swampert. In fact, I rarely use Shadow Swampert, but the IVs for this is just atrocious. I think it's like ranked 300 something according to stadiumgaming.com. Alright, so we got Rock Slide coming in. Actually, I didn't need to shoot it. I thought it was going to be a Psycho Boost, and hence why I shooted that, but eventually the Psycho Boost came, which was a good shield bait from him actually. Burning my first shield with the Rock Slide, very good choice of moves over there. But taking out the Deoxys right now, we are 1-1 on shields, and we have 2 full health Pokemon. What's his next Pokemon? Regi still. We're definitely going to get to 1 Hydro Cannon, but unfortunately I do not have Earthquake at all. But it's totally fine because my other 2 Pokemon also fare well against Registeel. In fact, my entire team actually fares very well against Bastiodon. Once someone is using Bastiodon, whether it's a lead or whether it's a closer, it doesn't matter, man. Any of the Pokemon that I have actually takes it out super duper easily. Most people will just surrender when they actually realize that all 3 of my Pokemon are super duper strong against Bastiodon. So far, I've played against maybe 5 or 4 out of the 50 battles, people using Bastiodon, and I would say that I've won every single one of them. Yeah, Bastiodon is just not good against the Pokemon that I've brought in for this particular team. But we're gonna go with Ice Punch right now. I think my friend has lowered the volume of the movie outside. Probably they know that I'm recording the video. Appreciate that. But yep, Ice Punch is gonna come in right now against the Galarian Stunfisk, and almost taking it out. But we're gonna have to rely on our Galarian Stunfisk to take it out. So we are dead, and we do not have any shields left, but we can survive an Earthquake. However, surviving an Earthquake isn't enough, because he has one shield left. If I were to use my Rock Slide to try and do a bit of chip damage, it's not going to work. So I'm going to have to take out the Registeel. If I'm him, actually, I would shield up the Registeel though. But I mean, it was so low on health, also eventually I just farmed down with my fast move. I was able to farm down the Galarian Stunfisk with my fast move. Also, if I actually use the Rock Slide, he would have enough energy eventually to get to his Rock Slide and take me out also. So going to the next battle now against the Mighty Zoke. So he's using Venusaur, right? A lot of people are using Shadow Venusaur, so it's a very tough Pokemon for my team to actually counter. The best counter I will feel is Medicham, especially two of my moves are actually super effective to Venusaur. But right now we are facing up against with my Galarian Stunfisk. I'm going to go with the Earthquake. Hopefully he does not shield at all. Both does neutral damage with either of my charge moves. But yeah, we're just going to try and take down the Venusaur with our Galarian Stunfisk. Right now I decided to shield up since I can get the Rock Slide to actually take out the Venusaur already. But the Frenzy Plant is just going to take us out if I do not shield. In fact, the Shadow Venusaur actually would require two Frenzy Plant to take out the Galarian Stunfisk anyway. So I was trying really hard to get to the Rock Slide, but unfortunately it ain't gonna happen because we're gonna lose CMP tie anyway. So alright, you guys can see that he's going pretty okay now, deciding to shield up again. So I burned both shields already, and he decided to bring in a Registeel. So in this situation, I was trying to see if I could actually get to Earthquake, and I do before another charge move from the Registeel actually comes in. So okay, deciding to shield that, but my other two Pokemon are gonna fare well against Registeel anyway, especially with Medicham and you know, Swampert. But my Swampert, like I said, it doesn't have Earthquake at all. Right, Zap Cannon is going to take out half of our health, but another Zap Cannon is going to just take us out, but it's totally fine because I have Swampert to take out the Registeel. Of course, the last Pokemon in my mind, I'm thinking cannot be another grass type Pokemon, cannot be double grass, right? Because I don't see a lot of people running double grass Pokemon most of the time. So I decided to not bring in the Swampert at all, but bring in the Medicham against the Registeel, right? So he brought in a Bastiodon, which is super duper good for us. Like I said, anybody using Bastiodon actually is very easy to win, really, because all three of my Pokemon actually fare super well against Bastiodon. So just going with Hydro Cannons all the way. Of course, Earthquake will just one-shot KO the Bastiodon, but I always use the Sludge Wave for Great Leap because a lot of people run Azumarill, and Azumarill is weak to poison. So hence why I decided to actually run a Sludge Wave Swampert instead of an Earthquake one. Alright, let's just go with Hydro Cannon for the last Registeel. In fact, got two Hydro Cannons ready against the Registeel, and it's just gonna go bye-bye. Alright, so next battle actually is probably the one that I would like to show you guys already. Against a Kondo. Alright, and it's a Haunter. Okay, this is not the one yet. So Haunter, when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I need to save the shields as much as I can against the Haunter, because Haunter's damage is just super duper insane. So knowing that, I decided to not even shield up against any of the other two Pokemon charge moves first. Alright, Body Slam is coming in, and whatever that Lickitung is going to throw at Medicham, Medicham just has to take it no matter what. Going with Psychic, if I have Power Up Punch, of course that'll be the choice of move to use. But we're just going to try our very best to take out the Lickitung before we actually get taken out. But it's just super duper close, but we are able to do that. Lickitung is just super duper bulky. I still do not have enough Candy XL to actually power up my Lickitung up to level 50, as I did not trade to get guaranteed Candy XL for that in the past, but now I'm trying to do that. Should have done that earlier on though. Alright, so Earthquake is gonna come in right now to land on the Medicham, hopefully. So remember that she actually has a Haunter, so I'm still not even going to use any of my shields at all. Alright, going with Hydro Cannon now because Swampert actually outpaces Medicham, so that's great. And then charge move comes in. I was thinking, should I shield or not? But I'm trying to save the shield really for the Haunter. Alright, Ice Punch comes in. Even if it's Psychic, I just have to take it. And Swampert just had to take it. No choice at all, because the Shadow Ball or whatever move from the Haunter is even just a Shadow Claw alone is just insane. It's been quite a while since I last saw someone use a Haunter, but I know it is still really strong, especially when your team is out of shields. Basically, the Haunter just goes to town on your team. So hence, with Ice Punch now, I think there's kind of a new move that Haunter has. Usually it's like Shadow Punch and I think Shadow Ball or something like that. It's been a while since, like I said, I saw someone using Haunter, but one Earthquake is just going to take it out. And then we're just going to reach Earthquake before we get taken out by the charge move. Fast move, sorry. And that was really, really close also, I must say. Insanely close, alright? So now, it's time to check out the losses. The losses are the ones that I messed up against people using the new moves. Okay, so I think this is the one. Yeah, Shiny Galarian Weezing, sure. And then, yeah, look at the move. It is Fairy Wind. First time I was like, Fairy Wind, okay. I didn't know the energy generation for Fairy Wind. I didn't even know what moves the Galarian Weezing has. And I saw Earth Overheat. I'm like, oh my god, Overheat. And of course, it does super effective to Galarian Stunfisk. I was just devastated when I saw that. So switching into my Medicham against the Swampert right now, and just thinking, how am I going to handle the Galarian Weezing? The best option that I can see is for me to actually use my Psychic on it, or in fact use my Swampert with Earthquake. However, like I said, it does not have Earthquake, so I was like thinking, oh my god, how am I going to handle the Galarian Weezing? Because the Galarian Weezing is going to double resist fighting. That's why my opponent decided to bring it back again, and Fairy Wind is going to do super effective damage to us. So I was thinking if I should shield this or not. Eventually I just decided to go ahead to shield, knowing that it probably is going to take us out with whatever charge move that it has. So going with Ice Punch to try and bait the shield first, hoping that she would actually shield this up, and she did. And then I was trying to see if I could get to a Psychic, but knowing that Fairy Wind charges up energy so quickly, it was impossible for me to actually get to Psychic before I get taken out. So okay, I was trying to catch a move, but I didn't know why I caught it on the Galarian Stunfisk. I mean, there's no other Pokemon I can use to catch it on. Alright, but look at this. Look at this, it's just insane. Okay, I should have tapped on the Hydro Cannon. The Play Rough damage is just insane, man. Look. Wow, it just amazes me. But I was trying to farm down the Galarian Weezing, eventually bringing in a Medicham, which in this situation, if I actually do have a Shadow Swamp, but instead I could have actually double Hydro Cannon to take out the Medicham. However, mine is not a Shadow, so I was like, oh man, this is the only time that I really would like a Shadow Swampert. I would have actually won this battle if I actually had Shadow Swampert. So if you guys notice, there's a bit of lag at the end for the last fast move to take out our opponent, or in fact myself, due to the, I guess, the time research rewards that are coming in. Alright, so Venusaur right now, Shadow Venusaur. So this is the one that I was like, oh my god, Shadow Venusaur. Like I said, I see a lot of people using. I would think that out of the 50 battles that I did, around 7 or 8 people are using Shadow Venusaur. That's really a lot to me, or maybe I was just unlucky to actually encounter those, but not that it's a big deal for me, especially since I do not lead with Swampert at all. Alright, we're gonna go with Rock Slide again, see if our opponent will actually shield this or not. And then he decided to double shield the Venusaur. I'm like, whoa, okay, let's bring in Medicham now, and hopefully we can actually take it out with our Psychic or even Ice Punch, because Ice Punch, once it lands, it should be enough to take out the Venusaur since it is a Shadow one. But he brought in Mawile. So I was like, okay, Mawile, what moves does Mawile have? How fast does Fairy Wind even charges up the energy? Not knowing all that, I got hit by Play Rough and I died. Wow, I was like, I got stunned for a moment. I was like, okay, so I actually should have read up and go and study the move Fairy Wind. It seems to me like it's a really good move now, probably even boosting Xerneas in Master League, which it did. So hence, probably a lot of people will be using Fairy Wind for a lot of the Fairy type Pokemon now instead of Charm, for those that I guess have, I mean, if you have access to either, you just. So eventually, when I saw that, I'm just, okay, let's just stop left. The Venusaur is just gonna Frenzy Plant us anyway. I just gave up. Alright, we got matched up against our next opponent and bringing in a Sableye. Alright, Sableye lead against my Galarian Stunfisk. It's kind of the same as the first battle that we did, but as usual, I'm not gonna shield up even if it's foul play or whatsoever. I do not shield up the very first charge move from Sableye for my Galarian Stunfisk. And then Earthquake comes in. Let's see if our opponent's going to shield this or not. He decided to shield it. Okay, some people do not shield the Sableye actually. So hence why I'd rather go with the Earthquake first instead of the Rock Slide bait most of the time. Another foul play comes in, but I'm going to have to shield it. Earthquake is going to come in again. And let's see if he's going to shield this or not. Yes, he double shielded already, so it's good. I'm bringing in Trevenant now. I switched out my Swampert for Trevenant. So since I have a shield, I decided to bring in Trevenant. Hopefully I can land the Shadow Ball onto the Sableye, which I do get to. However, he brought in Dunsparce. I was like, wow, Very good catch. Double resisting the ghost type move, and when I saw the fast move also roll out, that is the move that was introduced to Golem, Alolan Golem to be exact, during its Community Day release. However, other Pokemon such as Dunsparce actually has access to it, and Dunsparce actually has Rock Slide and also Drill Run, which are very good moves, so hence he's using the Rock Slide now to take us out. Wasn't able to reach to the Seed Bomb in time to actually do anything, but bringing in Medicham right now, he's gonna go with Drill Run all the way, I assume so. Yeah, that probably does more damage than the Rock Slide. Definitely does. Alright, farm down the Dunsparce, but he has Sable Eye, so knowing that he has Sable Eye, I'm gonna use the Ice Punch instead of Psychic, obviously. Alright, and trying to take out this Sable Eye as quickly as I could, but knowing that he's gonna use his Foul Play, I decided to just catch it with my Galarian Stunfisk, but he actually full swiped it. But he brought in a Jumpluff. I'm like, what? Jumpluff also has Fairy Wind. Oh my god. And with that, the Community Day move, Acrobats, came in and it one-shot KO my Medicham. I was like, my god, you must be kidding me. I really didn't even know that actually that Pokemon actually has Fairy Wind, but that was the last battle that I would like to show you guys. Managed to reach rank 13 at the end after doing the 50 battles for the last 2 days. It was really tiring, especially since I had the InK limited research event to actually play also. But it's something that I just have to slowly get used to, and eventually learn to make videos like this for you guys while still doing other videos, because it's just super duper exhausting. But slowly I'm getting the tune of it, and also having to find time to actually play Go Battle League also. I probably need to read up more to actually understand the other fairy typing Pokemon that usually in use, like what moves they have. I mean, of course I know Mawile has like Power Up Punch and also has Play Rough, but I forgot that he actually has Iron Head. I don't even know the moves for Galarian, Weezing, so now probably is the time to actually look into it and study all of them. Alright, so that's all from me for today, showing you guys the battles from the episode 2 of Road to Legend. For those of you who want to catch on the other episodes in the future, definitely consider to subscribe and carry on this journey with me. I'm definitely going to try my best to make my way to Legends rank. Alright, but I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye.